Over the last 3 years, I've tested hundreds, maybe thousands of products to try to find ones that improve my life. Many of the products have failed to work, but a lot of them have honestly actually changed my life. I just moved into a new home, hence all of the boxes you see everywhere. So here are some of my favorite products that I bought again. If you want to copy my setup, I'm going to keep the total cost right here, and all the links are going to be in the description down below. Let's start off with a bang with what I think is one of the most underrated products in any household because they're in so few households, and it's going to be a bidet. Now, I just bought this one. It's actually a newer version, but you can see on the side right here everything that it actually does. So there are 3 different cleaning modes for her back, for her front, for his back. There's also a dryer which you can turn the heat up on, so it heats nice and well with that dryer right there. And the seat on the bidet is actually heated as well, so to the touch it's nice and warm. It feels great to sit on. And the nozzle that's right here, which is actually used to clean, it self cleans itself also, and it's adjustable, so you can move it forwards and backwards depending on where you want it. It's also way easier to install than people think. It took maybe about 10 minutes total. You really just like twist off and twist on a lot of hoses, and then you're all set to go. The next product in my bathroom is kind of one of those products that it's not a must-have, but it's something that once you get it, you probably won't want to go back. It's this towel warmer right here. So with this, you open up the lid. It even has an aromatherapy tablet in the inside right there, so you can change the smell of what your towels smell like. And then it fits 2 towels on the inside, or 1 really large blanket, a robe, anything like that. You simply just hit the power button, and in about 10 minutes or so, your towel is going to be warm, so that when you actually get out of that shower, you're freezing cold from the air hitting you, you have a warm towel to warm you back up. And the third product in our bathroom is going to be this phone holder right here. It sticks onto your wall with these little sticky things right here. It actually comes with 3 of them, so you could put them in your bathroom, your kitchen, wherever you want to put them. This simply just slides on, as you saw it slide off there, and then it rotates a full 360 degrees around. So if your phone is actually inside of that right there, it goes in, it holds in there, and it actually locks shut also. So you just clip it, lock it shut, and then you can rotate your phone vertically or horizontally, still tap on it through the screen. Even with soaking wet hands, and if the phone gets wet, it's still gonna work perfectly through that. It's a great shower gadget. And the last bathroom product is in our guest bathroom. It's actually for a little guest right here. It's her bathroom right here, her litter robot. So basically how this works is whenever she goes in it and she actually goes to the bathroom, this thing is going to detect when she leaves and then start spinning automatically. All of her waste will go down through that little hole that you see at the top of the litter robot, and it's going to pile up into this trash down here. So it stores all of her waste, it self-cleans itself. We basically only have to change out the trash once a week, and it's very little effort on our end to take care of. Now moving over to my office, the first one that I saw a lot of hype about was this glass mouse pad right here. They just started becoming popular. I wanted to test one of them out. I honestly haven't used one before I moved in here, but this is what it looks like. So it's a really smooth material. Obviously it's glass, and with the mouse on it, you can hear there's a slight noise, but honestly it's not much at all. But the glide of this, the way that my mouse moves around, it's so light. You can see I'm like barely moving my mouse right here, and it just slides all the way across that mouse pad right there. I love the feel of it. I love the look of it, that it can't get dirty. It can't have fingerprints or anything like that. It's really great, and it's huge. I mean, it's bigger than like my entire forearm in size right here. So glass mouse pad, really happy with this new upgrade. The next office product is one I really love, but unfortunately it doesn't work for me, but I'm still gonna show you it briefly. It's this microphone arm right here. Now I've tried quite a few microphone arms. I really like this one because it feels super high quality. It's like this metal material everywhere. It's really easy to adjust vertically, horizontally. You can tighten it. And then also inside of the arm right here, these little things are cord covers. So they're magnetic. You can put your cord right through them so that you don't have the cord in the way on your desk. Now, as I mentioned, unfortunately, if you have this microphone, the Shure MV7, it doesn't fit fully into this arm. So unfortunately, this isn't gonna be for me, but I still think it's the best monitor arm I've tried. But now into the product I actually really do love. It's this monitor arm that I have right here. Again, I've tested many different monitor arms, and this one is the most sturdy feeling to me, and also it feels the most adjustable. So all I did with this is I put a couple screws into the wall, put the plate on, and then you clip it to your monitor on the back. It's compatible with most monitors, a lot of different sizes as well. It's super easy. You can set it up in probably like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can adjust your monitor pretty much however you want. So if I want to rotate my monitor, it does do a full 360-degree rotation if my microphone's not in the way. So you can see I can just completely rotate my monitor all the way around. You can move it forwards and backwards. You can even tilt your monitor a little bit. I have the bolts tightened, but it does give you a little bit of tilt access in case you want that. And then it swivels at 2 different points back here. So you can see right now that I'm swiveling just at one of these arms to move it like this, but then the back arm kind of gives you more range of motion. So it really lets you put the monitor wherever you actually want it. And bonus product, my cat absolutely loves this memory seat foam cushion for your chair. Gives you better posture. More importantly, gives her a place to sleep. The next product is gonna be this mesh Wi-Fi system. Now, if you have a home where your router is far away from where you wanna use it, or you just have bad Wi-Fi in general, you absolutely are going to want one of these. So basically how this works is you take one of these and you plug it into your router wherever that might be. You connect it through one of the Ethernet ports on the back right there. Supports up to 2.5 gigabits per second. You plug each of them into power, so one into your router, and then you can put all of the other ones wherever you need them. So our router is in our basement. We have one of these on our first floor and one of these up here in my office. And then I can also plug devices in through Ethernet here to give me better connectivity to anything that I want to give better Wi-Fi to. The next one is going to be in my bedroom right here. One of my favorite bedroom products is this alarm clock right here. So this has like radio built in and has a night light built in case you want that. It obviously tells the time as well. It has an alarm clock, but one of my favorite features about it is just the wireless charging on it. It's super easy to line up your phone. It immediately charges every time I put my phone right there. I have it right by my bedside, and it's nice and propped up on the actual alarm clock right here. You can see it's kind of like this groove right here, so I don't accidentally like miss with my phone like that. It's really easy to tell exactly where your phone goes to get that wireless charging going, and I never have any problems with it. It also has 2 ports on the back that you can plug things into also. So this one's obviously the power cord, but then you can plug it in a USB cord to power anything you want, and same thing with a USB-C cord to plug in, again, anything that you need to charge other than your phone that's on top of it. The next product's gonna be in the basement, so come with me, let's check it out. So we need a ton of storage for all of the things that we buy, for all of our extra things. These shelves have been absolutely amazing. We've got our first one right here. We have a bunch more on the way to store more things. They're really, really easy to assemble. Again, probably about a 5-minute assembly. So you take those black clips and you just put them wherever you want the actual shelf height. So we have one obviously at the bottom, here, here, and here. And then after you do that in all 4 of the legs, you just slide the shelf down onto those clips and it stays on there. Each shelf can hold up to 350 pounds of weight. The whole thing is probably about 5 feet tall or so, somewhere around there. So you get a ton of storage with it. And even if I put my full body weight on it, for example, you can see pushing down, there's no effect. It can hold a ton of weight on those shelves. Now back in the room that we started in, my favorite room, the kitchen. Let's show you everything in here. To start off here is gonna be one more gadget for our little furry friend, our cat Kit Kat. It's gonna be this pet feeder right here. This thing is awesome because it connects to our phone and we can set up like feeding times, feeding schedules, manually feed her. But also as she's eating, as she's getting fed, there's a camera right here. So through the actual app, we can watch her eat as well. It's super easy to refill. You just take the top off of this, pour in all your food, holds food for honestly months for how small she is for us. It's got a porcelain bowl, so it's not gonna cause any problems right there. And it just makes it really easy for her to get fed every single day, even if we're not here. Next up, if you have a drawer full of messy silverware like we had for a really long time, you're gonna wanna check out this silverware organizer. So let's look at this one. Inside of this drawer right here is the actual organizer. There's all of our silverware. You got the knives, both types of spoons, both types of forks, other little gadgets here and on the side back there, thermometers, straws, and chopsticks, all in this really nice organizer right here. The sides of it, these 2 compartments are actually adjustable. It will be hard to pull in right now, but you can see I can definitely adjust the width of those compartments right there, so it actually fits the size of your drawer perfectly. If your drawer is a little smaller, maybe you wouldn't even use the 2 side ones, you just go with the middle. If it's bigger, you can pull out even further. Next up, I know most of you have your pots and pans just shoved into a cabinet, into a drawer, wherever. They're probably hard to find the one that you want. This is a pot and pan organizer right here, and it can hold up to 8 total pots and pans. You can see we have 6 on it right here, but there are actually 2 shelves right here and here that we could slide 2 more into. You basically assemble this to adjust to the exact heights of your pots and pans. So these little arms that you're seeing right here are fully adjustable. We put them in at the exact height that we wanted. And let's say we wanted a different height because we got a different size pan. You just pull them out of the sides right there and put them back in at whatever height that you want. So if you want it lower, if you want it higher, if you don't even want it in at all because you have a huge pan to fit or a pot to fit right inside of here, you can definitely do that. It's fully customizable and super, super easy to set up, and it makes the space look super nice. Next up, we have another organizer gadget. It's this paper towel holder right here. You can see it's stuck to the bottom of our cabinet right there. We actually use command strips, but it does come with screws and mollies if you want to screw it in instead. We just find command strips to be a little bit easier, but this one assembled in just a couple of pieces. It probably took us like 2 minutes, and then you can easily pull down your paper towel and rip it off whenever you want to. This is nice and hidden under the cabinet. The actual holder itself, you do see the paper towel sticking out so everyone knows where it is, but it's just really easy to use. The only downside I have with this one is that to put in a paper towel roll, you do have to screw off the entire end cap right here. And I think I gotta hold the other side. There you go. So you do have to screw this off to put that roll in, slide this out, and then put a new roll on, and then put this cap back on. But honestly, even that hassle only takes probably about 20 seconds to actually do. So really great one for your kitchen if you don't have anywhere to put that paper towel holder right now. And last up, the last product of the day is gonna be this juicer right here. We make fresh squeezed orange juice almost every single morning with this one because of how easy it is. You just lift the lid right here, and then the orange is gonna go on this little kind of blade thing right here. I don't know if I could call it a blade. And then the pulp gets filtered into here. You can actually choose 2 of these different filters depending on how much pulp you want in your orange juice. We don't want a lot, so we have that in there. This just assembles like that. And then all you do is take an orange. This is a big boy right here, and you slide it onto the top. Just push down a little bit, close the gadget, and then after turning it on, you just push this one simple button right here. And in about 15 seconds, that whole half of the orange right there is fully juiced. I mean, look at that. There is practically nothing left in this peel at all. A lot of the pulp was actually caught on top of here too. And we'll do one more half so you can see how much juice is actually made from one orange. And this is one orange in about 30 seconds of time. And this is how much fresh squeezed orange juice we get. Drains out super easily for you into the cup too. Tilt it a little bit to kind of make it all funnel through. Put this back up so it doesn't spill, and then you get a nice amount of fresh squeezed orange juice. It usually takes about 2 oranges to get a full glass, but let's try this one. And man, I swear that's the best orange juice you'll ever have if you squeeze it yourself. If you guys like orange juice and fresh squeezed orange juice also, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.